Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. You are watching your channel, ACS2, and today we are here with very important event on 27th of May when Rahu will be on 8 degree, Jupiter on 8 degree, Rahu in Ashwini, Jupiter in Ashwini, very important face off. What is the effect on all 12 ascendants? Let's welcome Akashji from Calgary, Canada, and Akashji will further tell us. Akashji, Namaskar.
Luigi, namaskar and see my new t-shirt.
Oh, I hope you are soon with merchandise of this ACS2. And
No,
for
this
this
is
session, please just launch even 20 t-shirts and you see it will be, no, I will be the first to
no.
order
I
it.
bought 10 t-shirts for myself. I will now be wearing this only all day, every day. Why should I promote any other brand when I should wear my own?
Definitely, I will just wear from tomorrow.
Yeah. So Rohitji, here today we are going to talk about a very important thing that is happening on 27th of May onwards. That is Jupiter and Rahu will be on face off. That means both will be an exact conjunction of 8 degrees in Ashwini Nakshatra. We have talked about a
Right.
lot, so this will be a quick video on Jupiter and Rahu. So here,
Hmm.
Rohitji, so Rahu and Jupiter conjunction, we know that Jupiter, Rahu. First, let's talk about Rahu. Rahu is the planet shadowy, intense nature, representing worldly desires, obsession, ambition, and materialistic, gains in your life. And Jupiter, on the other hand, is considered wisdom, expansion, spirituality, knowledge. Now, Parashara in Hora Shastra says that Jupiter is dhana. That means the real money. What we see is Jupiter, and according to Jupiter only we have to see. And Rahu also is supposed to be a materialistic planet. And why is Jupiter called dhana? Is not because Jupiter is actually money, but Jupiter is knowledge, and after knowledge comes wealth. So make sure if you are a
Hmm.
doctor, you will get wealth because you have the knowledge of healing someone. If you are a engineer, you will be able to work on machines, and that knowledge will get you money, nothing else. So that's why Jupiter is knowledge, and we get wealth from knowledge. So when they both come together, it's a very unique conjunction. Their energy combines in very unique. It can have a very unique influence on each and every sign. And the reason of making this video is because it is happening in Ashwini Nakshatra, the nakshatra that is symbolized by a horse head, and it is celestial physicians, and it is a swift nakshatra. That means this is the time you have to be a little bit careful to not take immediate decisions on anything because the energies are so accurate. So now Rahu and Jupiter, they're both. Rahu always goes in retrograde motion, okay, and Jupiter is in direct motion. So the 8 degrees of Rahu and the 8 degrees of Jupiter would look very similar on the chart, but it has a very different meaning because Rahu is supposed to be exiting Aries and going towards Pisces, right? It is going backwards. And here it will going to Revati Nakshatra very soon on 30th of October. But yes, at the 8 degrees, there is a lot of myth between people that it is going to destroy, this is going to happen, that is good. Another thing which I want to mention is that a friend from Dubai, Vikram, he messaged me yesterday that, during the last Rahu and Jupiter conjunction, the Notbandi happened. And during that means the demonetization in India happened. Suddenly, and exactly at a night, it was said that the money will be stopped in distribution, the 500 and 1,000 currency notes. And just 2 days ago, during this conjunction, again, there has been an announcement that the 2,000 rupee note, which was in um, circulation, will be stopped to be circulated. So, Rohiji, see, so there is something that happens with Rahu and Jupiter and money. So there is some connection there.
Yes, and this 2000 note you rightly said, they said that it will be circulation till only 30th
Yeah. After that, it will not
December.
be in circulation. That does not mean it becomes illegal, but yes, suddenly a
Yes,
movement happened in the currency zone, right?
yes, yes.
And
Change.
yes, Luigi. So here, what I wanted to highlight is these 5 points. So Rahu and Jupiter conjunction at the same degrees can give you ambition and expansion, transformational journey, healing abilities, personality development, and challenges and overindulgence. So it's a very mixed kind of thing for each and every sign, depending on how and what where their Rahu and Ketu are placed natally as well as right now um, in transit. Okay, Rohitji, we are clear till here. Yeah, thank you, Rohitji. So now we are moving to Aries. For before we move, thank you, Aries ascendant people. You have shown a lot of support and a lot of
Yes.
given a lot of courage. And thank you for subscribing. Those who have not done, we would request you to please subscribe so that you can have a time during the live sessions to ask your questions,
Yes.
which happens every weekend, and it is going to be happening this weekend as well.
Weekdays even now.
Now weekdays as well. Yeah. So, Rohit, for Aries ascendant, the close conjunction of 8 degrees happens in the first house. So, this house is I'll be very quick because we have already made a lot of videos on this, Rohit. So,
Yes.
the conjunction is in the first house, highlighting the personality, self expression, and it can bring a very strong drive for success during this period because both planet I explained in the beginning part that Jupiter is supposed to be money because Jupiter is knowledge, and Rahu is supposed to be um, someone who runs after material possession. So here it gives you a very big potential for transformative experiences. You can transform your ideas into money during this period of time. Your ambition, you will be very ambitious during this period from 27th of May onwards. So make sure you use the most of this transit during this period. From 27th of May onwards, you should use this time to be very aggressive and move towards transformation. For Taurus ascendant people, Rohitji, the conjunction happens on 27th of May 2023 in Ashwini Nakshatra in the 12th house. Now, 12th
Yes.
house is the house of spirituality, hidden desires, subconscious patterns. Now, here it will allow you. Rahu is a planet of psychic excellence. It can make you a very good psychic, a very good astrologer. And when Rahu is with Jupiter, whenever you have Guru Chandal Yoga in your chart, make sure you remember that someone you will be someone of importance. If you have
Mm.
neatly placed Rahu and Guru in your house, you will be of some kind of importance because you will have wisdom and money both. That means desire for material abilities as well as wisdom. Now here, 12th house, this will inspire you to explore deeper aspects of your psyche. You will be going very deep, that thinking that you know let's manifest new things because manifestation can happen during this period. You can start getting out of this out of out of your soul will be traveling during this period to
Mm.
different places to find many answers. So make sure do not in hasty decisions or hasty because it is the Ashwini nakshatra is a nakshatra of swift actions. Don't make any swift actions so that there is some losses for you. And thank you for subscribing. Those who have not subscribed, I would request please subscribe and comment below that I have subscribed so that we know that you are a new member of the family. From here, Gemini, Rohitji, exact conjunction of Rahu and Jupiter in at 8 degrees in
Yes.
Ashwini Nakshatra and 11th house. This is the best placement, best ever placement for Rahu and Jupiter. So remember, Jupiter is wisdom and knowledge, and there is only value of wisdom and knowledge in this world. There is no other value. You are just a like a person, no one will respect you. But you have some kind of art or wisdom or knowledge, people will respect you. And Rahu is the planet of materialistic gain and materialistic, desires. And here in your 11th house, it will emphasize your friendships, social networks, and goals. If you have goals and you are not able to achieve it, it is the time from 27th of May that you might find that power to go ahead and capture that goal. Also, Rohit, it can bring good opportunities for growth, expansion, and increased, very, very much increased desire for recognition. You will want to be seen outside. You will want to be, looked outside with a very good what you say you will force yourself on other people that recognize me. You will be in such kind of space. Make sure you don't overdo it, but this is the time of good gains. Good money can follow and good money can come into your place. Both are equally powerful. So I hope that this transit brings you a lot of good luck, and it will also bring us good luck, Rohitji, if
They will subscribe.
yes, if they subscribe. Yeah, and I know people will say they are begging for subscription and this and that, but it's okay. We are begging. We want to make sure that our video can change even one life. Then it is moksha for us. This is liberation for us. That is why we beg that you should subscribe. Moving forward, Rohitji, for Cancer ascendant people, the exact conjunction of Jupiter and Rahu happens in the 10th
Ten
house. This is
thousand.
the house of career. Now, it will influence during this period your career, reputation, and public image. It is supposed to be bringing a very ambitious say that the potential of for leadership and desire for professional growth will be very evident during this period. You will be wanting to talk to your bosses or your management, or even in your business you'll be very aggressive from 27th of May going forward and saying, no man, I need this, I need this to come to me. And because of the planetary position and the support, and in few days Saturn is going to get retrograde in your 8th house. That means it is the right time for you, the right place and the right time for you. Even if you're looking for a job, given an interview, waiting for the job, this is a time that there is a potential for you to get a new job, a good professional growth. And as I said in my beginning, that Jupiter is wisdom and knowledge, and Rahu is material. So whenever knowledge and materialistic thing comes together, it is expansion of your finances. Somewhere your finances will increase. And for us to increase and for us to get good family members, we would request you to subscribe. Rohitji, here, many people who have are new subscribers come to our live shows and they, have benefit from us. What do you want to say about it?
I will like to say that there is difference between. I'm not praising AC Astro, but there is difference between AC Astro and other channels. And Guru Chandal, whenever there will be, as you told, that person is important. He has a Rahu, money. He has a Jupiter, knowledge. You have just motivated all the people who have a Guru Chandal in natal chart or now at the time. But all other 99% astrologers say, "Oh my God, how you are surviving." So this is
Jawaharlal Nehru,
uh,
Akbar.
Akash Chauhan. So this is the difference between we are here to motivate you. We are here
No,
to
Jawaharlal Nehru had
grow.
Kal Sarpa Yoga and Akbar also. I was just confusing. But yes, I have seen Guru Chandal Yoga people are supposed to be very, very wealthy.
Yes. So I will request you to motivate us also. If we are motivating you on the basis of astrology, please be a part of AC Astro channel and be a part of live we do every time. Okay.
For Leo ascendant people, Rohiji, the exact conjunction is happening in the ninth house. Ninth house is the Dharma. Ninth house is the Dharma, house of highlighting your spirituality, higher knowledge, and long distance travel. So here, it will inspire you to seek wisdom. And why wisdom? Because you need to gain money. And Jupiter is supposed to be knowledge, and knowledge is money. And Rahu
Money.
is supposed to be materialistic, materialistic desires. So,
Yes.
and what are these planets? We cannot see them right in ourselves, but these are the energies which they bring upon us. And this is
Mm.
the time, you will be inspired to seek wisdom, explore new beliefs, or embark on spiritual journeys. And this is very important for you because ninth house is the house of the punya, that is all the good deeds that you have earned in this life or right now, which you are accumulating, so that whenever the ninth house dasha comes, or whenever the dasha or the Lord Dasha Lord's Dasha comes and Anta Dasha comes, that time you can gain out of it. So ninth house is the very important house for your chart, and for Leo ascendant people, it is the time to seek wisdom. Make sure if you have a guru, if you want to make a guru, if you are following someone on YouTube, listen to positive stuff, not negative stuff. So guru can be two things, right? Either Shukracharya or either Brihaspati. So now you have to choose that it is Venus or it is Jupiter. Venus is the guru of demons and Jupiter is the guru of gods. So we have to see that what kind of people do we follow? Do we follow toxic people or do we follow someone who is actually pure and pious? So make sure you understand, and negative people will go nowhere in life. They will have to suffer. And since we do not suffer, you should please subscribe to our channel. And it's a genuine request from my side. Rohitji told me,
Very nice.
Akashji, you also tell the people to subscribe. I keep saying all the time. So I said, Rohitji, today I am going to tell or ask or request and beg everyone to subscribe so that, our family can grow and we can produce more good content, more beautiful content, and spread positivity. Yes, Rohitji, are you?
Definitely. And you will, luck to have chat with Akashji on live video sessions where he do snapshot predictions. And if you go and just watch the yesterday night's video, what a prediction he make about every person, and it was 100% correct. So you will be also part of that live. And but those who want to personally connect with Akashji, for them there are the details on the screen, mail ID and WhatsApp number. Anytime you send the detail, team
Yes.
will contact you and you will have a
But
video.
have patience whenever you send anything because
Yes.
um, 500 WhatsApp messages and
Oh,
nearly 650 mails.
yes.
It is not. I know the response is very good and all, but I am single person to handle it. I do not have a team like other astrologer who will take the consultation and tell them this team member will do. No, I
Yes.
want to connect with
Personally,
you.
we do.
I want
Personally,
to
we
connect with you personally. I want to help you personally. That is what my thing is. Otherwise, Jai Mata Di.
do.
Moving forward, Virgo. Virgo is exact conjunction of Rahu and Jupiter at 8 degrees. And for that, in the beginning of the video, you will find the reason and what is happening and when it is happening. It is happening on 27th of May, 2023 in Ashwini Nakshatra. This conjunction falls in the 8th house, emphasizing transformation, shared resources, and hidden mysteries. Now, we know the 8th house is a very mysterious house. And here, it can bring intense experiences for all the people who are Virgo ascendants. Rohiji, this is a very mystical place. Suddenly, it can transform you. You won't even know that how it and what it happened. Suddenly, an accident can happen. Suddenly, some gains can happen. Suddenly, you will get inheritance. Suddenly, you will win lottery. Many things can happen, and you can't understand that how this things happen.
How this happened, really?
Yeah. Now, the potential is there for finance gains. Why? Because Jupiter is knowledge. Knowledge is equal to wealth. So when we give our CV, what do we say? Or we give a resume, what do we say, Rohit, on that resume? They are not looking at your face, your body, your
No, 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 no.
what are they
Resume.
looking at? Your experience and
Qualification.
your wisdom and your knowledge. They're thinking,
Yes.
oh, he has done this. Okay, he's a scientist. Oh, he has done science studies. Okay, okay, he does data analytic. Oh, he does this that. Oh, he's a doctor. Okay, that is we have to remember where this is so basic that we forget all this. That knowledge is equal to money.
Knowledge.
Reading. I read a book. It is called Reading is Feeding. As
Hmm.
the more you read, that knowledge only comes from this thing, a paper, work. You have to read, you have to get into it, you have to understand. This is how knowledge comes. There is no other way knowledge comes. So make sure you keep reading, you keep exploring new things, you keep observing. Observation is very important. Now, here, intense experiences, potential for financial gains and need for deep emotional connections. Okay, the eighth house is also the house of dependent. It is the house of someone, how we depend on someone, how we need their emotional support. If you need emotional support during this period, be very open. But you will gain a little bit finance during this period. Make sure you invest it into a good place. And that good place can be AC Astro, but not with your finances, but with your support. You can support us and click the subscribe button, and so that we can also grow with you. And the more money you earn, let us know the more money you earn, so that we will be happy for you. Rohiji, Libra. So Libra on 27th of May in Ashwini Nakshatra, this conjunction is happening in the seventh house. It is a very important house, Rohiji. Seventh house is the house which can disturb everything for you in your life.
Yes. This is
And
the
this
root, I think. As you see, no tree we see, if root is disturbed, all tree can, fell. So this is tree base. If
exactly
this is
this is the
disturbed
root.
and
That is why it is supposed to be in the
got it.
conjunction of the lagna. That is
Like
this is the point of relationships. Every type of relationship we can
every.
see from the seventh house. Now, see, in this house, when Rahu and Jupiter will sit, they will influence partnerships, relationships, and collaborations. And this is, Rahu and Jupiter will be at 8 degrees exactly from 27th of May onwards, and then following they will be very close in close conjunction till 30th of May. So you have to make sure that this is the time it will bring very much intensity, very much power dynamics, and need to balance personal desires with the needs of others. So now you will need to take help of your partner. You will need to take support of your partner during this time to make sure that you are well balanced. Now, another thing here, Rohit, is that again Jupiter is wisdom and knowledge, and Rahu is material pursuits. So now here, whenever they both come together, it is supposed to give you some kind of money. Some kind of money is going to come your way, and that can be through your spouse partnerships and through some kind of property which is in foreign lands or some kind of land dealings. So this is a good way of you to get some kind of relief during this period, this conjunction especially happening just if we say just 20-22 days before Saturn gets retrograde. So you have to be very this 20-22 days you have to take good care of, and you should uh, be very much in a position to repair your relationship. If any, you will gain a lot of money from that. And we would request you, Rohitji, that I think everyone should subscribe. What do you say?
Not even subscribe. You see, Akashi, this is two-way communication. You always say people, I always say people. I will request subscribe. I will always request you now also to make some more interesting videos. There is one point in my mind. You make me correct. We have to make next video on this, that now this is the point where Jupiter is going to gain hold on this house and Rahu will lose hold, because after 8, 7, 6, 5 Jupiter will grow. So
Grow.
what impact you will make on all is very important. When very good person is holding impact and Rahu is malefic, we say. So I will also request you to please research on this. This point is just coming in my mind. And
Yes,
I
yes.
will also request to all people who are watching video on the behalf of AC Astro, please subscribe. Please be a part of our family member. And for personal consultations, details are here. You can just connect with mail ID or WhatsApp number.
So
So,
you see, moving forward for Scorpio ascendant people, the conjunction takes place in the sixth house. Now, sixth house is the house that highlights your work, your health, and your daily routines. It can also be seen where enemies and when your legal troubles and your debts are seen from the sixth house. Now it is the time when Rahu. Now listen, Jupiter is supposed to be giving wealth because it is knowledge. Knowledge is equal to wealth, and Rahu is the planet of material pursuits. Okay, so that means these both, when they combine at the same degrees, that means they both hold the same power. Jupiter has the power to give you money, and Rahu has the power to convert that money into material possessions. Okay, so now it is a very good time to bring ambition, the potential for success in career or service oriented endeavors, and need to maintain a balance in your lifestyle. Now here it says health. Balance in your lifestyle means health should be very much, if there is health there is wealth. Again, we keep learning all these things, health is wealth, this is that, but we never focus and never be on this thing. We have to make sure that we are balanced in a way. If you have enemies, you can gain from your enemies. This is a very secret part of Rahu. Whenever it is in the sixth house, you will gain from enemies. You will gain from loans. You will take loan and you will gain more money than what you have taken. I'm not saying you to take that right now, but I'm just saying that this is hidden facts about Rahu in the sixth house. So make sure you make the wise decision, and during this time, make sure success in career can only come by your what do you say, your hard work. So make sure hard work is always being done. Now, another thing that our hard work is also here. So I would request you to subscribe to our channel so that we can grow together. That is what I would request. Moving on to Sagittarius, which this conjunction falls in the fifth house. Okay, fifth house, house of kids, creativity, romance, self-expression, startups, purva punya. We can see from this house that how our past life was, past life was positioned, that how we have come, that the lord of this house shows you wherever it goes and sits, it shows you that your past life was related to that kind of planet and that kind of house, so you have a debt in that house. For simple example, my fifth house lord is sitting in the eighth house. That means research is my debt.
yeah, yes, yes.
Spirituality or mystical science, occult science is my debt from my past life, which I was not able to complete. So I've come in this life to complete it. Same way, you have to see where your planet is sitting in which house, in which nakshatra. So now the conjunction falls in your fifth house, emphasizing your creativity, romance, self-expression. It may inspire you to take risks because it is the house of startups. Many people will say, "Oh, I'm not quitting my job." Make sure if you're in Sadisati, do not quit your job because it is very difficult for Saturn to again gain trust and get you a job. Make sure no, not at all. It will inspire during this period you to take risk, to pursue your passions and expand your horizons to artistic or intellectual pursuits. Other than that, a very good important thing is the conceiving. Those who are not able to conceive, exactly try on 27th. If your cycle is very good, try on 27, 28, 29, 3 days. You will conceive because the power is so big that Jupiter wants to give expansion and Rahu wants to give material possession. Very good. Now, another very good thing for Sagittarius is that Rohitji, this is the house of where Lakshmi Mata sits. Lakshmi Stan, Lakshmi Trikon, it is called.
Lakshmi.
And Jupiter is equal to wealth. Simply, Parashara ji says, Brihaspati, क्या बोलते हैं, Brihaspati Lakshmim. That means Brihaspati is Lakshmi. And you know why? Because Brihaspati has knowledge. If you have knowledge, you get Lakshmi. You have your CV, Rohit ji. This CV is given to the HR. They see, oh, nice, he has done computer engineering. Okay. That means what happened? You have
Knowledge.
on paper, and it will go to the boss, and he will say, yes, we need this person, hire him. And what that knowledge will convert into? Salary.
Money, all the knowledge you have on your CV, that will make sure that how much salary you will get. So
Exactly.
knowledge is money,
Yes, so
definitely.
that is experience, knowledge is money. And now Rahu is material pursuit, so that means it is the house of Lakshmi Mata. And here, when these both planet of money giving planets are sitting, you can expect good gains. And I'm not saying this because only because of the placement of here. You can see the aspect of Jupiter on the 11th house also, Rohit. So
Hmm.
ninth house again money place, 11th house money place, Lagna money place. So Jupiter is aspecting Sagittarius ascendant has the best placement of Jupiter and Rahu right now. Best
Hmm.
placement.
Really.
So during this time, make sure that you, whenever you make money, you do good deeds also. This is the house of mantra sadhana also. Do mantra sadhana like Mahalakshmi mantra or Rahu, Durga Mata mantra, Vishnu Sahasranam. During this period, it is going to bring you more influence, more, more good luck. Those people who have not get a job or not getting a job, this is the time that you will get a job. And those who are having difficulty in studying, in focusing, this is the house of focus because this is the house of brain. So your brain will be active with so much energy that you will be able to take the right decision and everything will fall in place for you. So Rohitji, also for falling in place for us, we need everyone to subscribe. What do you say, Rohitji?
I want everyone to subscribe, especially those who are very new and just watch ACS to see. We also go live on weekends and in weekdays. You can be part of that, and you can take the benefit of knowledge of Akashji. You can connect there. So please, for more such important videos and meaningful videos, please be a part of family. Just push the subscribe button before we leave the YouTube.
Right.
We'll be very thankful to you.
For Capricorn, Rohitji, now the conjunction is happening in the fourth house. On 27th of May, exact conjunction between Jupiter and Rahu, 8 degrees each. Jupiter will be at 8, Rahu will be at 8. Rahu is moving backwards towards Revati Nakshatra, Jupiter is moving forwards towards Bhagni Nakshatra. So this is what
Hmm.
I'm trying to. So this is the point of conjunction for them. Hey Rahu, hey Jupiter, this is what they're going to do with each other.
Hmm.
So the conjunction is the fourth house, influencing your home, family, and inner emotional security. Okay, it is the house of inner emotional security. And being in a house is inner emotional security. Being with family is inner emotional security. So there are many things that we can expect from this. Now during this period, Rohitji, it can bring changes in domestic life, the potential for growth within a family, and a need for balance between professional and personal life is seen here. It is at a difficult placement. You know why? Because fourth house, and for this, Mars is the ruler of the fourth house and the 11th house. So make sure that only for money purposes, only for gains, you do not neglect your family and the need of balance for family life. Also, you need to make sure that you give your family support during this period because your mother, your father, and everyone, your family, your extended family might need your emotional support during this period.
Right.
So do that. Other than that, it is a good time for you to find some kind of material possession, like maybe find a new car, maybe find a new house, because Jupiter is a wealth giving planet and Rahu is the planet who has the nature of material pursuits. So that means both the energies will be very much active in your fourth house, so you can gain real estate and gain any kind of things related to any material things during this period. So
Right.
desire big. Okay, don't desire that I want a perfume bottle. Desire I want a perfume company. I'm just saying, just desire big so that at least the planets have the potential to give you medium, something medium. If you are desiring for a job which gives you like 50,000 a month, desire I want a job with 500,000 a month.
Wow.
At least you will come to 100,000. Okay, so this is what is required during this period. Otherwise, for us, we want to also grow to 500,000 very soon. So you should subscribe to our channel. And those who have subscribed and those who are regular watchers, Dandavat Pranam to them. Thank you so much. We bow down with respect to you. Now, Rohit, moving to Aquarius ascendant. Okay, so on 27th of May, it will be exact conjunction of Jupiter and Rahu in Ashwini Nakshatra at 8 degrees. In the beginning, you will understand that what is happening and how it is happening. The conjunction will take place in the third house of your courage, third house Parakram Sthan, third house of highlighting communications, learning, short journeys. This time it may inspire you to share your ideas, pursue intellectual interest. Vijay, they will be. Rahu is a very intelligent planet. Parasharaji has written Rahu is horrible. Listen to me. Rahu is horrible. Resides in the forest. Rahu
Hmm.
is smoky in nature, but very excellently intelligent, is what Parasharaji writes in Hora Shastra about Rahu, because it has the brain. If it
Yes,
was not intelligent,
that's why it said if there is a alone Rahu in first house in natal chart, that person is
very
very
intelligent.
intelligent.
And here it gives lot of ability for memory. In the third house, it gives memory and courage. Courage, like you can go like sportsman. Rahu
Hmm.
in the third house, bigger sportsman. Rahu in the third house, serial killers. Courage, depending on the aspect. If Rahu has Mars aspect on the third house, I have seen a chart serial killer. He's saying I killed 7%. I was in jail for so many. I did a chart reading. Rahu aspected Rahu in the third house. I don't want to say the ascendant also because and uh, Mars aspecting Rahu from ninth house.
Hmm.
That means his destiny was to be a serial killer, murderer. And Saturn also aspected Rahu from the first house. So Nietzsche. Anyways, I will tell you that now. So no, so it depends. You can become serial killer also if you're Rahu and Rahu. So make sure that you're during this period, this energy which Rahu and Jupiter are bringing, make sure you expand your network through social interactions because third house is the house of your communication through social networks. It is the house of social media. Those who are in media, digital media, social media, it is a very good time for you. A very good time to grow, so make sure you do this. It is a wonderful period from 27th of May onwards, and it is going to be continuing for a longer period of time. So make sure you use the most out of it. And since if you are new and watching it for the first time, please subscribe because it's going to be adding a lot of courage to us, so that we can also be continue to make such videos.
Hmm.
And for Pisces sign now, Rohitji, the exact conjunction happens on 27th of May 2023 in Ashwini Nakshatra. This conjunction actually falls in your second house, and second house is the house of money. We know it's the house of money. Jupiter is equal to knowledge is equal to money. And remember, everyone, every ascendant I told that money comes only from knowledge, nothing else, or inheritance. There are two things. And inheritance also can come only from the second house because if any planet or anything that sits here aspects the eighth house of inheritance.
Hmm.
So money only comes from that. And that inheritance money received is only pure luck and that you have done good karma in your past life. Otherwise, it has no other significance. Okay. I know someone who has inherited 800 crores from his father. 800 crores. That means around 80-90 million dollars.
Hmm.
He has inherited. And he's very duffer. He has no
Oh my
brain.
God.
Stupid person. But Purva Punya. He has done some good things in his past life.
Yes, yes, yes. Everything powerful. Right, right.
So he has gained it, and now he's wasting on stupid things like Bitcoin.
Oh.
There are people. He will ruin himself. Anyways, that is his luck. So the conjunction falls in the second house, Rohitji, emphasizing finances, values, and self worth. Now I have to stop here and tell you about self worth. Second house is the house of self respect. You have to understand this money does not only mean material money or the money which is in your hand. It also means the kind of image you have in the society. This comes from the second house. If your second house is strong, if your speech is very strong, this is how it influences the outer world to look at you in that way. If you are a rude person and say, oh, this person has come, I just want to go away from. If you are a person with whom your people love your, company, they will not leave you at all. They will always be behind you. That so sometimes when someone comes and we say, oh my God, why did this guy come? Why did I see him? Let's let him go. And sometimes when someone comes, we just wish that 10 more minutes he should sit with us.
Hmm.
This is that energy which comes from the second house of that person. So
Right.
here it can bring you a lot of opportunities for growth in your material resources because Rahu is material desires, material pursuits. But you also need a balancing with material desires with spiritual fulfillment. And this is only Rohitji, only because Jupiter, when it sits in the second from itself, that is in his own ascendant, it wants to also gain spirituality. It also wants to gain more wisdom in spiritual texts. And that can be of any religion, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai,
Hmm.
anyone. But you have to be a little bit spiritual. Don't be a fanatic, Don't be what you say, Roji. What you say?
Rigid in the anything, you know.
Yeah, don't be religious that, oh, I have to get up at 5 and go to the temple. No. But as soon as you get up, make sure that you sit down, pray that, dear God, be with me through this day, guide me in all I do and say. More than enough. Other than that, if you can do any mantra, I learned and I am learning very good that as soon as you get up, you should do Mahamrityunjay mantra 3 times. What is Mahamrityunjay mantra? If you are new subscriber, you can ask below and I will paste that mantra for you. So Mahamrityunjay mantra is very important. It is the mantra to get victory over diseases, to get victory over health. Any kind of bad health, it can get victory over. And also sudden events, which is the eighth house aspect of Jupiter. Sudden events, you can be saved from sudden events.
Hmm.
So overall, it's going to be very good for you. Make sure that you do all that which I have said, and mostly all of that. Subscribe so that you can be a part of our family moving forward. Rich.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Akashji, for making this very meaningful and beautiful video. Maybe no, you can't find this video, you know, anywhere on the net. You can just search because this is a research-based video, research made by Akashji. Even till morning, I not know that he is going to make this video, but suddenly he tell me, and I was, you know, very happy to be a part of such important and researched video. Thank you, all of you who have subscribed, and thanks to those who are just subscribing, who are just pushing the subscription button and be a part of family member of AC Astro. You can also be a part of live, which we now doing almost daily. You can be part of that and connect with Akashji on that live. But if you want to connect personally on video consultation, you can just send your details on the mail ID or the WhatsApp number given below. Team will contact you and you will get a video consultation with Akashji one on one. Very simple. So once again, thank you very much, and thank you Akashji to you also for making such a resourceful video. But I will like to see more such videos from you because when you're reading, when you are doing research, suddenly you decided that, oh, I will want to make video. This is very good because this is unique video on internet. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we'll meet you in some live or some video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai Mata.